B'Shem Hashem Na'aseh V'Natzliach. We want to wish everybody a truly wonderful Shabbat. And recording here from the holy city of Jerusalem. This week's Parsha is a double Parsha. And it talks about vows. How if a person makes a promise, they must keep a person is obligated by God to keep his promises. And he shouldn't desecrate his word. Now, if you can't keep your promise, you need to set up a tribunal, a panel to nullify your vow. And then the Torah says that a husband or father has the jurisdiction to nullify by himself the vows of his wife or daughter. Now, what ethical message is the Torah trying to teach us to make our life, enhance our life? Because the Torah is Torat Chaim. Like the Zohar says, if anybody thinks the Torah is just a story, you've missed the boat. The Torah is trying to teach us why we should always tell our loved ones, I love you. Because there's a terrible misconception that words, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Nothing could be farther from the truth according to the spiritual teachings of God in the Torah. The Torah is teaching us, once you say a word, words are just not like a wind. Oh, I didn't mean it. No, if you promise to do something, to do a mitzvah especially, it has an extraordinarily difficult and stringent obligation on your neck. And you must keep your promise. Because when we say something, when we verbalize something, it creates a new manifestation, a new reality that didn't exist before. And this new dynamic of expressing our words, which the Torah demands of us to have integrity, to keep our words, is a very serious matter. That's why the Torah, if you want to increase love between a husband and wife, between spouses, between brothers and sisters, family and friends, it's not enough to have the feeling in your heart. The Torah is teaching us when you express something, it creates a whole new level of warmth, a whole new dynamic, a whole new energy. And it's so important always to tell each other thank you, compliment each other, our wives, our parents, our spouses, for working so hard and doing so many different significant things, or complimenting the rabbi for all the hard work he does, or any other public servant, teachers. When you express something, it creates such a warmth and a different, totally different level playing field than if it was just kept in your heart and mind. And this is why my Rosh Hashiva said such a beautiful idea, that the holiest night of the year for the Jews is Yom Kippur. It's the most auspicious. It's the day that every Jew starts fasting for almost 25 hours, the night of Yom Kippur. What do we start our prayers with? Kol Nidrei. We nullify our vows. This whole idea that this week's Torah portion starts with. Why? Why not start Yom Kippur asking for God for forgiveness? Why do we start Yom Kippur with what? Asking God to nullify our vows. Because we're the most holy day that we become angelic and godly and pure. We want to cleanse our soul and become purely white and pure in front of God. We say, but thank God most Jews don't kill or rob people. But where does all the sins lie? Abuse of our words. When rather than saying to our friends and family, I love you, or thank you, or complimenting, or praising God, Adonai safatai tiftach ufi yagid telatecha, our mouth was created always thousands upon thousands of times a day to thank God for all the health and wealth and blessings. Yom Kippur, the Chachamim, the rabbis, in their infinite wisdom were teaching us, realize the source of all sin is the abuse of mouth. When we lie and cheat and misrepresent, do flattery, gossip, lashon hara, or like the Gra brings, all of the pains of downstairs, of Gehinom, is because we say nonsense, we say jokes, inappropriate jokes, silliness which has no meaning, and so may Hashem help us to always have the integrity to keep our word, mean what we say what we mean, because according to Kabbalah, why is word so important? Because how did God create the world? Baruch Sha'amar v'haya olam. He created the world with speech, and we're in the image of God. So our words also create worlds of love and peace and unity. So from the holy city of Jerusalem, may God help us repent. In the next few days, we're going to have to fast the most significant fast after Yom Kippur, the fast of 9th of Av. And why do all of these troubles, why isn't Jerusalem built, the temple built yet? Because we abused our words. Instead of saying words of love and peace and unity, we said words of gossip and backstabbing, and then therefore created an atmosphere of baseless hatred, of disunity. So in the merit that we always compliment each other and express words of gratitude to God and our fellow people of love, may this holy city of Jerusalem, where I'm recording this shiur from, may all the Jews be regathered here, and may we build our temple in peace, love, and unity. Amen. Don't forget to subscribe.